This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Man killed in Portland Cottage, Clarendon. Police investigators in Clarendon are now at the scene where a man was killed in Portland Cottage this morning. His identity is yet to be disclosed. Deputy Superintendent Owen Brown, acting head of operations of the Clarendon Police Division, confirmed that the victim had escaped an attack by gunmen 2 days ago. His cousin, 44-year-old Arvid Matthews, a fisherman of Longwood District in the parish, was killed during that same attack. The police had reported that about 8:40 p.m. on Sunday, Matthew was standing on the roadway with friends in Shearers Heights in Portland Cottage when they were approached by two armed men who opened fire, hitting Matthews several times. The police were summoned, and on their arrival, Matthews was seen with multiple wounds. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Earlier on Sunday, a chilling quadruple murder jolted one family in Havana Heights in the parish. The parents of an 8-year-old boy were among those killed in that attack. As at September 11, 68 people have been murdered in Clarendon, a 6.3% increase compared to the corresponding period last year. 2 firefighters die in St. Anne crash. 2 firefighters lost their lives in a crash near Laughland Post Office in St. Anne last night. They have been identified as Stephen Walters and Alex Williams of the Ocho Rios Fire Station. The Jamaica Constabulary Forces Communications Arm confirmed the incident but declined to release any further details. Other sources told the news that the firefighters who had just left to work were traveling in a private car that collided with another vehicle. They work in Ocho Rios and actually went to drop off the third person in the Salem area and were coming back towards St. Anne's Bay, said one of their colleagues, who asked not to be identified by name as they were not authorized to speak on the issue. Firefighters who were at the scene fought hard to subdue their emotions while struggling to remove their colleagues from the mangled wreck of the vehicle. "It is tough," one of their colleagues told the news. During a visit to the Ocho Rios Fire Station, colleagues spoke highly of the two men. They were very good firefighters. They are very young, vibrant, and excited about their job, said one firefighter. 3 arrested following seizure of stolen cars in Manchester. 3 men have been taken into custody following the seizure of several stolen cars in Devon, Manchester on Monday morning. The police also found car parts believed to be stolen. One of the men taken into custody is said to be from St. Catherine. The other 2 are from Shudley, Manchester, and Troy in Trelawney. Assistant Superintendent Lamar Clark, acting head of operations for the Manchester Police, says another suspect is being sought. Midday Company launches Weed for Vaccine campaign. The Montego Bay-based medical cannabis dispensary Ottler has joined the effort to offer incentives for Jamaicans to get vaccinated against the deadly coronavirus. The company has launched a novel Weed for Vaccine campaign, which it hopes will push smokers to line up for the so-called jab. "We want to do our part to inspire both Jamaicans and tourists to be safe and to stay healthy," said Brian Thelwell, managing director of Ottler. The move by Ottler is similar to the Join for Jabs campaign in Washington, D.C. At one point in the early stages of that campaign, it was reported 10,000 free joints were given away within weeks. According to a release from Ottler, the Weed for Vaccine promotion, which will last until September 25, will be available to the first 50 persons who visit the store each day. Persons must be 18 or older and take along state-issued cards showing that they are fully vaccinated. St. Andrew man charged for stabbing woman with screwdriver. A St. Andrew man accused of using a screwdriver to stab a woman has been charged. 23-year-old Savijon Brown of Goldsmith Avenue in Augusttown is charged with unlawful wounding. His court date is being finalized. The police say Brown was charged after being pointed out by the complainant. It is reported that about 8:45 p.m. on Saturday, September 11, the two were in Bridgeport in Portmore, St. Catherine when they had a dispute. It is further reported that Brown used a screwdriver to stab her to the left side of her forehead and the left arm. He was subsequently arrested and later charged. Bench warrant issued for district constable. The St. Elizabeth Parish Court has issued a bench warrant for 53-year-old District Constable Junior Hollingsworth, who is accused of collecting money from individuals after promising to procure firearm licenses for them. The news was informed that since November last year, Mr. Hollingsworth has not been reporting at the Santa Cruz Police Station as a condition of his bail in several cases of breaching the Anti-Corruption Act and fraudulent conversion. He has also not attended court hearings. Mr. Hollingsworth was arrested and charged in February last year following a ruling by the Director of Public Prosecutions. Gun and ammunition seized in Hermitage. The police seized an illegal gun along with ammunition during an operation in the Hermitage community in St. Andrew on Sunday. They say cops were conducting a cordon and search operation in the area when a premises was searched and the weapon found. It was identified as a Taurus 9mm pistol with 17 9mm rounds of ammunition. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure. Investigations are ongoing. Bear the lockdown a bit longer, Lucy Mayer urges. For those weary of the lockdowns imposed by the government to limit spread of the novel coronavirus, Lucy Mayor Sheridan Samuels had a simple message at last Thursday's monthly meeting of the Hanover Municipal Corporation. Try to bear it just a bit longer. You will get free movement as soon as the numbers are down, he said. The ongoing 2 weeks of no movement days are scheduled to end on Sunday, September 19. The current lockdown is an extension of the previous 2 weeks of no movement days implemented in August. On August 20, the country recorded a total of 794 new cases of COVID-19 and 15 deaths, a positivity rate of 43.8%. Up to September 10, the positivity rate had improved slightly to 42.1%, with the country recording 652 new cases within 24 hours and 11 deaths. I know that you might be upset about the no movement days that we are having now, but I can tell you that while you might not see the effects of it right now, somehow you have to respect the persons who are experienced in these areas. Respect the science itself, and if you are required to stay home, please do so, Samuels said. The restrictions might be taking a toll on you right now, but I want you to adhere to the protocols. After the meeting, he rubbished suggestions from sections of the business community that the lockdowns were exacerbating the problem as they caused crowds before and after no movement days. Give me the proof to show that, because of traffic jams and all those things. We have traffic jams every day. We have these things every day. You see, the whole idea is about saving lives, and we have to make some sacrifice, he told the news. Board chairman calls emergency meeting, citing unrest among school staff. On the evening of September 6, 2021, Merle Grove Board Chairman David Hall summoned an emergency meeting of the school board, citing unrest at the school related to actions by the principal, Dr. Marjorie Fullerton. Following is the text of Hall's letter to board members, who would later, by majority vote, suspend the principal. Dear board members, I have been made aware that there is unrest at the school today, resultant on the return of the principal. All plans which were put in place by the vice principal, Mrs. Ricketts, and the teachers responsible for the orientation program have been overturned by the principal, and she has withdrawn all responsibilities from the vice principal. I gather this is affecting staff morale, and we certainly don't want this matter to escalate, as this is the week of orientation. I am asking the principal to work with the vice principal and the orientation committee to ensure the orientation process runs smoothly for the rest of the week as it did today. I am inviting all board members to an emergency meeting on Thursday, September 9, 2021 at 6 p.m. to address this urgent matter. The day after the meeting, Hall wrote Principal Fullerton to inform her the board has suspended her, pending a disciplinary hearing set for September 21, 2021. Following is the text of Hall's letter to Fullerton. The Board of Management of the Merle Grove High School, by 10 votes to 4 votes on Thursday, September 9, 2021, decided to take disciplinary action against you pending disciplinary proceedings on September 21, 2021, pursuant to Regulation 60 of the Education Act, the Education Regulation 1980. The Board hereby suspends you from all duties with effect from Friday, September 10, 2021, until its disciplinary proceedings are determined. Please ensure that you provide to the Vice Principal, Mrs. Loretta Ricketts, and the Bursar, Miss Merlene Lawrence, the relevant passwords, accounts, keys, and other pertinent assets allocated to you in your capacity as principal to allow for the seamless continuity and the efficiency of the school's operation in your absence. Please also ensure that the key staff under your management, specifically the system administrators and the secretary to the office of the principal, are advised of the change of management during this period. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.